Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Bear here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get gold on the M4 Carbine and Modern Warfare Remastered. Here's just going to be some tips, and these are more directed toward new players, as you can see in the background, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like in game. Now, that's just what it looks like on Beach Bug especially. It looks really good on certain maps. Some maps it doesn't. But some tips I'm going to give you is, if you want to play hardcore, do hardcore TDM mainly. Now the reason I say this is because hardcore TDM is not as like objective heavy where kids are going to be sitting in corners, because I've actually gotten a couple wet work lobbies where people are just running around with MP5s especially. And that's how I do it. Now, if you're going for long shot, if you're going for headshots like a distance, kind of like right there, even hardcore, only single fire. Do not burst. Sow your bullets so you don't risk hitting a bullet in a different angle and hitting them like in the arm for a one shot. You hit them in the head for one bullet. The reason you're going to want to not do that in hardcore is because of some things that the game has, because you don't want to risk hitting them in the body, killing them, and then you're going to be really mad because you missed the headshot. I would be mad. Now, the first challenge is to get 150 headshots. Now, this goes in the tiers of milestones of 25, 75, and 150. At 25, you will unlock Digital Urban, or just Urban is what the game calls it. It's Digital Urban if you've played other Call of Duty games. If you've played CUD 4, you know what this is. You know how to do it. At 75, you will unlock Blue Tiger, which is also in Black Ops 4 as well, in Blackout, as a camo. Now, at 150, you will unlock Red Tiger. Sorry, I just need your water. At 150, you will get Red Tiger, which is actually also Black Ops 4, as the max headshot challenge too, so it's kind of fitting, kind of cool. But from here, you're going to need kills without attachments. This is what the final camo does look like from there. Now, the tier of those go flat, goes Dragon, which is 25, 1 kills without attachments. 75 is going to be OD Green, and then that camo is flat dark earth at 150. Now, the next one is going to be the kills with the red dot sight. That camo looks like this. The camo you just saw was actually called Neon Tiger. That is the 150 kills with a red dot sight. Now, it has to be a red dot. It can't be an ACOG or suppressor. It has to be a red dot sight. Now, it goes in the form of 25, 75, and 150, just the last one. But the 25 is going to be Winter Tiger. It's just a white camo. To me, it doesn't look the greatest. The 75 headshots is going to give you probably a cool one, nickel plated. If you played COD World War II, it is the chrome. It's basically the chrome camo from that game in Modern Warfare Remastered. And then you have the final camo as Neon Tiger, as you saw, at 150. And then you will unlock gold. Now, gold camo is really cool. It's sought after. It's bright on certain maps. Sometimes it's not, but now back to the tips part, not what they look like and how you get them. An easy way to get them is to play TDM. If you can, do kill confirmed, hardpoint, and some domination. Now, I wouldn't play any other mode. I haven't experimented with other modes. I know that Search and Destroy is actually pretty good for ranking up, because I'm pretty sure you get like 500 score per kill instead of 100. But there's also limited lives, and if you suck at Search and Destroy like I do, you're not going to have a great time. But that's for ranking up, and that's for a separate video later on. Now, back to the tip part is going to be, once you get your headshots in those modes, if you want to play TDM on those same modes, another good mode is actually to run free-for-all. Because if you can get the 25 kills every match with the no attachments or with the red dot, you will actually be able to get both of those challenge done in 12 games. That's a genius system honestly, it is a genius system that you can do. Then you're not risking going 17 kills in TDM, 18 kills, maybe 10 kills in a TDM. But if you're not the greatest, but because you're not going to get assists and people aren't going to be able to steal your kill. And in free-for-all, since it's every man for himself, and the games go by pretty quick. I think that's a pretty good thing to do. And that's just what I would do. It's just, if you want to do free-for-all, you can do really any mode. It's not really going to matter much, but if you're going for time to do them quickly, do those modes, just because it will be easier for you. Now, if you're going to do hardcore, I brought this up at the beginning, and a tip I would have to do is, if you're doing hardcore, make sure you run the ACOG for headshots. Now, you're probably wondering, why ACOG? That is because, instead of having a sight where it's a green, like the green dot, where it's so small and minuscule, sometimes you can't see it on certain maps. In the ACOG, if you leave it stock, it'll have a triangle, and you just barely put that above their head. It's a headshot every game, every time you get a kill. That's one of the things I did for my AK-74U. It's something I did for this M4. It's something I would probably do if I'm ever going for any more guns. Now, with this out of the way, if you guys did enjoy the video, please do drop it a like and subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay. But don't forget, Call of Black Ops 4 will come back later this week. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next video.